They stole my parking spot for 6 months, so I made their entire street unbuildable. I pulled into my driveway after a 12-hour shift to find it blocked. Again, a gleaming white Tesla Model S parked right across my entrance, trapping my truck on the street. The same Tesla that had been doing this for months. My neighbor Derek, a tech executive who moved in last year, decided my driveway was his personal overflow parking, his garage packed with expensive toys, his actual driveway occupied by his wife's Range Rover and their son's BMW. But my driveway? Fair game, apparently. I'd asked nicely, left polite notes, even called the non-emergency police line twice. They said it was a civil matter. Derek just smirked and kept parking there. But that night, something snapped. Maybe it was the exhaustion from working doubles all week. Maybe it was seeing my elderly mother struggle to carry groceries from 3 blocks away because she couldn't park near our house. Or maybe it was just Derek's entitled grin when he saw me standing there fuming. That's when I remembered something important. Something that would change everything. You see, I'd inherited this house from my grandfather, a surveyor who kept meticulous records, and buried in his old filing cabinet was a folder marked Property Lines, 1962. Inside were the original survey maps, deeds, and most importantly, an easement agreement. Turns out the entire street, including Derek's precious driveway and half his house, sat on what used to be my family's land. Decades ago, my grandfather had granted the city a 30-foot easement for the road, with one crucial condition. The easement could be revoked if the property was used for commercial purposes or if the original agreement was violated. Derek's home-based consulting business, the one with clients visiting daily, turning our quiet residential street into a parade of corporate meetings, that counted as commercial use. I spent the weekend digging through county records, consulting with a property attorney, and documenting every violation. Derek's business license listed our street address. His LinkedIn showed client meetings at his home office. I even had photos of his yard signs advertising his services. Monday morning, I filed the paperwork. By Wednesday, I had a court order. The easement was officially revoked. Derek came home that evening to find orange cones blocking access to our entire street. A sheriff's deputy was waiting with papers. The road access that led to his million-dollar home? Gone. Legally, he was now living on landlocked property. The city scrambled to understand what happened. Derek hired expensive lawyers who quickly realized the devastating truth. Without that easement, his property was essentially worthless. No road access meant no utilities could be maintained, no emergency services, no mail delivery. His house had become a beautiful, expensive island. But here's the best part. The other neighbors who'd been quietly suffering through Derek's entitled behavior for months were surprisingly supportive. They'd dealt with his loud business calls, his clients blocking their driveways too, and his general disregard for the neighborhood. Derek's lawyers offered everything: money, apologies, a promise to move his business elsewhere. His wife even came to my door in tears, begging me to reconsider. I let them sweat for 2 weeks. Watched Derek have to park 6 blocks away and hike to his front door. Saw him trying to explain to confused delivery